Hi guys, welcome back to Magic Day. Today we're going to go over the Disneyland app. I'm just going to screen record this from my phone. So first thing we're going to want to open the app. It's in my top left corner. It should look like that. And pull up, I do have an Android phone, so mine's going to look a lot different than what it does on an Apple phone. So first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go over buying park tickets. Ooh, oh my gosh, I'm stuttering, sorry. So to buy park tickets, it's actually pretty easy. You just hit buy park ticket, and then you want to hit theme park tickets. It's going to ask you these two questions. If you're a California resident, obviously you get the California resident thing. They offer an automatic 3 days, but we're going with the standard theme park ticket because obviously we're not a California resident. So you can select up to 5 days at Disneyland. Depending on how many days you want to go, it's going to differ. If you choose 1 day, the prices will definitely change. You can choose one park per day, or you can do a park hopper, which is $55 extra. But let's check out the one park per day and let me show you what it looks like if you just choose a 1 day ticket. So it's going to look kind of like this. It'll show you the different prices of what the day is going to look like. It really does depend on the season of how things are going. The least it'll be is 104. So clearly on August 31st, it's not going to be very busy because school has started. September, it's going to be kind of all over the place, but you get to October, it's going to be quite a bit because, it's Halloween. Like you can see here, $154 to go on Halloween. Like that's a lot. But what you want to do after you choose what day you want to go, because you don't have to do this right away, but I do recommend doing it right away. So let's say we want to go, I don't know, let's say we just want a budget. Let's say we'll go September 21st. And then you get to pick which day you want to go. And it should also say what day you should be able to go. Check the parks. And if you see both symbols, you're good to go either day. So like here on August 4th, it only shows California Adventure as being the only park you can choose. And I saw, all right, yeah, so tomorrow, well, today is July 29th, so tomorrow, only California Adventure would be open. I'm trying to see if there's one where Disneyland's only open. All right, no. So if Disneyland's the only one that's open, a pink castle will just pop up. It won't be the Ferris wheel as well. Anyways, so let's go back to September 21st. And it gives you a little key down here about what days are available. So it shows you both parks, Disneyland Park available, Disney California Park available, and the little line through something is no reservations available, which we can see here on August 3rd. Genuinely kind of curious what's going on August 3rd because why is it blacked out? Anyways, so select your park. You can choose whatever day you want to go, wherever you want to go, just as long as it's available. So we're going to choose Disneyland Park because I personally prefer it over California Adventures. I'm not going to actually buy the tickets because, oh my gosh, I do not want to waste money on not going to the park. So anyways, you hit next, and it does give you the option of a parking voucher. If you're parking far away, or, well, if you live far away, or you're staying in a hotel far away, I would recommend it. Because my friends and I, we stayed far away. We didn't get the parking voucher. And it would have been nice to have paid in advance than it would have been every single day. So if you want to, you can hit that. You can select how many days you want to park there. But we're only going to hit one. All right. And then we would hit checkout. But I'm not going to because it will actually charge my card. But that is how you reserve Disneyland tickets. All right, since we learned how to do one ticket, we're going to learn how to do a park hopper now. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, I'm burping. Anyways, we go to buy tickets again, hit theme park tickets. standard theme park ticket. And personally, I'm going to hit 5 days because why not? Sounds like a party to me. We're going to hit 1. And we're going to do a park hopper this time, and we're going to hit choose dates. So, park hoppers are going to have a lot more availability, as you can see, versus just a standard day ticket. So we're going to go, let's see. So when you do a park hopper, it's not, well, if you do more than 5 days, or here, let me rephrase that. If you do more than 1 day, it's not going to show you the prices. The $4.15 is going to be your actual price. So we're just going to hit, I don't know, let's go the 16th through the 20th, because why not? So I've selected that. You do have to select all 5 days, sorry, my bad. And you're going to hit reserve days. And you're going to, what I like to do is I like to hop back and forth. So we'll go Disneyland, California, Disneyland, California, Disneyland. So choosing this is your starting park. And like it says here, with a park hopper ticket, you can enter the second theme park after 1 p.m. and go between the parks. So like after 1 o'clock, you can jump back and forth as much as you want. But before 1, like on August 17th, we have to stay in California Adventures. We cannot hop over to Disneyland until 1. But after 1, you could hop back and forth between Disneyland and California Adventure as much as you want. Then you would hit next like normal. It gives you the option of the standard parking ticket. Definitely recommend it because, like I said, obviously if you can afford the $5.40 price, do it. If you can't, my dad and I have preferred to park over at the Garden Grove. It's a outdoor mall, and it's $5 more to park there. But also, it is a lot closer of a walk than it is from Disneyland parking lot, which is absolutely weird, but it is. And I'm not going to hit checkout like last time because I don't want it to actually charge my card. And yeah, that's how you reserve a park hopper. Alright, now we're going to go through on how to reserve being on a ride. Now, there are 2 ways you can do it, which is going to sound really weird. So either you can hit this virtual queue, hit the join boarding group, or you can come up to this Avengers Campus Now Open and hit learn more and hit enter virtual queue, and it will take you there. So currently, my time, it is 12, but California time, it is 11. So the virtual queue is not open for them. You can select which park you want. At Disneyland, you got Rise of the Resistance, California Adventures, you got Web Slingers. So what I like to do is I like to get on 10 minutes before, get to that spot, and I just keep refreshing until it pops up and it'll say join. Now I can't really show you because I don't actually have any active park tickets on how to do it, but what you would do is a blue button that says join would pop up. You quickly hit it. It should have all the tickets that are available that day, like the reservation wise, highlighted. And then it'll load for a second, and then it'll tell you what boarding group you're at. And it will give you like an estimated wait time, which means like how long they might be until they call you. I will say don't always rely on that, because one time I got boarding group 13 for Web Slingers, and it was like, oh, it's going to be a 130-minute wait. And the moment the park opened, it was like, all right, come on over. It'll give you a notification, and it'll say, hey, like, we're ready. The person who reserved the tickets for a boarding group will get the notification. And they will give you a certain time that you do have to be over there by. But I will say, they have said, as long as your ticket has not been scanned, or your boarding group hasn't been scanned, you're okay. So, like, let's say it says, oh, you need to be over here by 1:30, and, you know, maybe you're running a little late, maybe you're on another ride, you're in the middle of the line, you're so far ahead, you're almost on the ride, and it's, like, 1:28 or something, and you're like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to make it. Well, as long as that ticket hasn't, or not ticket, a boarding group hasn't been scanned, you're okay. They just give you that time because it will be a lot busier when you get over there because they're going to be calling other boarding groups. So yeah, just keep that in mind. We're also going to go over how to order food. So before I show you that, we're going to go over here to the map, and you can actually hit this drop down bar and you can choose all of these things. Normally, before COVID, you could find out where characters were going to be and what times they were going to be there so you could meet them, but now it's very spontaneous. So just keep an eye out for characters is the best I can tell you. And right now, we could go over a lot of these things, and we will. Whoops, sorry, my phone was blacking out. But we're going to go over dining right now. So, here's the thing. Right now, Disneyland is making you do mobile orders at some places. If it has this symbol right here, like the Jolly Holiday, they do ask you to do mobile order. There is a standby line for Jolly Holiday, but I will say the mobile order is quicker. Here over at the Tropical Hideaway, there is no mobile order. You do have to get in line and wait. And Tropical Hideaway is very popular, so it does require a lot of patience. I know over here at the Mint Julep Bar, okay, well, it's telling me it's not offered for today, but we're not actually buying anything. So the Mint Julep Bar over here, they do require that you have a mobile order. So, honestly, personally, if you see the mobile order symbol, just do mobile order. Because if you get up there and there's not a standby line, you might have missed a chance to get your food. It's really not fun, I promise, because I didn't know that for the Mint Julep Bar. Almost missed a chance to get mint juleps and beignets. And oh my gosh, I need my mint juleps and my beignets. I don't think people really understand how much I love them. Anyways, let's see what we have open. We're going to go over here at the Stage Door Cafe. We're going to hit order food. So it gives you all these arrival windows. You can plan all the way up until park closing if you really wanted to. So if you're like, man, I want to go here for dinner, boom, 5 to 5:30. But let's say you're hungry, it's lunch right now, and you're like, man, I could really use it. I personally would not hit the now through 12. I would hit like 12 to 12:30. They give you a 30-minute window to come and get your food, otherwise it's gone. Right, and then you get to look at the menu. So you got the entrees, kids' meals, the sides for your sweet tooth. That's funny. Drinks. And if you're like, man, I don't want to scroll, boom. You just hit something up here. It's really, really easy. Like, it's super duper easy. Alright, but let's order a meal. Let's get some chicken tenders, because those are actually pretty good there. I don't like sauce, because I'm a bit of a picky eater. Fries are cuties. What do you think I'm going to choose? I'm American. We're going with fries. Anyways. Because, you know. Oh, shoot. They got a go-go squeeze. Let's add that. I'm acting like we're actually going to get this food. We're not. I'm going to be... funnel cake? I've actually... I hear Disneyland funnel cake is pretty good. Never had it. But if someone out there wants to try it for me, please do. We're going to do the Nutella one because that sounds good. And I rarely ever order a drink just because I bring my own into the park. But it's a hot day. You're not having it. Let's get you something. Alright, we're going to get a large drink. It'll give you all the options here of what you want. Let's go with, I don't know, a Powerade, because maybe you've been walking a lot, you need the electrolytes back. Something cold and refreshing. We'll add that. All right, we're going to come up to the little bag in the corner. Let me move my little recorder out of the way. And it'll go over your entire order. So you can hit modify order if you're not happy with it, because maybe you're like, no, there's something else I want. Or, no, I don't want that. You can always go back, you can edit it, or you can delete it. And then when you're done with that, you hit review order summary. We're going to be very careful because I do not want it to actually charge my card. But yeah, so it'll go through everything. You hit purchase and you can cancel it at any time. That's the good part. If you're like, man, I don't want this anymore, I want to get something else, you can hit cancel order. I'm not going to go through this part because I genuinely do not want it to charge my card. But after this, what would happen is it'll pop up with a little screen. It'll have like a little clock going around, and it'll send you a notification for when your order is ready to be, like, when they're ready to start making it. And you hit a button, it says, I'm here, start making my order. I will personally, depending on the place, some places you can hit it immediately while you're right there, and they'll have the food ready, and it'll let you know, okay, you're ready, come to the window. Other places, like probably here and the Jolly Holiday, I would start making your way over, but I would hit I'm here for your food. Start making your way over to the restaurant, and by then when you're there, you can find a place to sit. You can wait until it says your order is 100% ready. Come and see us. And if you don't know where to go, just ask a cast member, because there are many times where I stood there and I was like, hey, should I be waiting in this line, or is like mobile order okay to pass by? And they'll be like, oh, okay, like mobile order just goes over here. It's super easy. Honestly, definitely recommend mobile order if you can. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how to link your tickets. Kind of. I don't actually have anyone's tickets with me right now. So what you do is you go over to these three little bars down here at the bottom. And what you're going to hit is you're going to hit tickets and passes. And it'll pull mine up. But yeah, I have a legacy pass holder. Let's say my dad and I, we like to connect each other's tickets just in case someone's gets lost. So here I have my legacy pass. And he's like, oh, let's make sure that like we have it connected so that way we don't lose them. You're going to hit this plus sign up here. You're not going to hit that. You're going to hit the plus sign right here. You're going to hit link tickets and passes. And it'll come up and it'll look like this. You can see I'm sitting in my bed, just enjoying myself. But you can put someone else's phone. You can put the barcode. You have to line it up right there. And then it'll scan the ticket. If that doesn't work, you come down here to enter the ID code. And voila. It's not that hard. Pretty simple. But if it is giving you issues, always come in to manually put the ID code in. Your ID code will be right below the scan bar. Like this 8090400408, all that. That would be where you would put it in. That's the number you would want to put in. But yeah. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do, it's pretty new. Right now they're testing it. And it's this shop in store. And honestly, I tested it because I actually forgot my wallet at the hotel one day. So I was like, I'll try the shop in store thing. So they're only testing it at these 3 places right now. But basically you select which one that you want to go to. We're going to go with World of Disney. What you're going to do is you're going to walk around, you find something, you're going to hit scan an item. It'll pop up with this barcode. Just put the barcode in. Really, really simple, really easy. When you're done, You find a cast member. There's this little station that says mobile shopping. You go up to them. They're just going to double check that you have all the right things, that you're not stealing anything, and then they'll send you on your way. Really, really easy. You just basically, you shop for yourself, you buy it for yourself. All you have to do is just go up to a cast member and say, hey, here's my stuff. They'll double check it and say, yep, you're good to go. You can leave the store. Really easy. Honestly, definitely recommend using it if you can. Personally, just because I forgot my wallet that day, it was super nice to have because all I had to do was just scan everything, put my card info in, which I knew, and I was fine. But yeah. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how you can change your character on your profile, and I'm going to show you the Disney Play app. So right here, you go to the 3 little bars. You can see that I have Belle as my character, and I know a lot of people don't know that you can change your character. So you go down here to my profile, you hit change character, and they give you a ton of options. I'm not going to try and change my character right now because it is very hard, and what I mean by that is it takes a second for it to load, and we would be waiting for a second before a character popped up for us. So we're just going to keep it at Belle, just so we don't have to worry about it loading. But yeah, it's not like a huge deal. It's just something a little fun. Because I did try to record me changing a character. Tried to change it to Lady from Lady and the Tramp, and it took way too long for it to load. So we're not going to worry about that. That's the only reason I mean it's hard, just because it takes a second to load. It just takes patience. Anyways, we're going to go to the Disney Play app. But I actually have the app downloaded, so let me show you what it looks like really quick. So it's right next to my Disneyland app. It just says Play. And we're going to click on that. Alright, so it gives you tons of options here. So you can use this for Disneyland or Walt Disney World. Personally, I've actually never been to Walt Disney World, so I'm not going to choose that one. I'm going to choose Disneyland. You can hit Disneyland. Maybe that's where you're located, and then you see this little location thing up in the corner. You hit that, and it'll pull up the entire map of the park. And there's going to be all sorts of things that you can do. So we're going to go over kind of all those things. So these stars, you get badges for going on the ride. Basically, I've actually earned every single achievement for every single ride. We're not going to worry about this right now. So mine will all be colored. Mine are going to be colored, but when you don't have one, let me see. When you don't actually have something, it'll be black and white. I don't want to go get it. Oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. Remind me later. Sorry. Anyways, I'll just cut that out. So yeah, if you want to go on a ride, choose the star. And what you do when you go on the ride, you hit the picture up here, and it'll say collect your achievement, and you hit OK. I already have my achievement. So it's pretty fun. You get an achievement for going on rides. I will refuse to go on this till the day I die. I will not be on the Pixar Pal Around. Do not expect to see me on there. Other things you can do trivia. You just hit these little question marks. There will be tons. You got Disney parks, Star Wars. It'll say Black Spire. I'm actually not very good at that one. I'm gonna be honest right now. You got Adventureland. You have Dumbo, just specifically Dumbo. Frontierland. They go through it all. Let's say you're waiting in line, you're super bored, you've had it. What you're going to want to do is, depending on what ride you're at, there's going to be a huge, this guy right here, a huge bubble. We're going to hit the Space Mountain one. Now, since I'm not by it, I can't play it. But what you do is you hit play, and it'll just give you a fun little game to play while you're in line. Same thing for for California Adventures. You do the same thing, earn achievements for going on rides. You can, oh, where's the little question mark? Play trivia. And you can wait in line and just start playing games. Now, California Adventures doesn't have as much as Disneyland does. I believe they only have the Toy Story Mania one. That one's actually a pretty fun one to play while you're waiting in line. I definitely think they should come up with some for Avengers Campus. Just because it does get a little long waiting in the lines. Oh, definitely for Cars Land as well. But yeah, so there's that. And what you can do is, maybe you're not at the park, you're maybe like me, you're at home right now, and you want to have some Disney fun. Or maybe, I guess not. You have to hit the X mark. Alright, then you can hit at home fun. And it'll give you all these options that you can just slide through. Like, it doesn't matter if you're, you want to play a Disneyland game, you want to play a Disney World game, but you can play whatever you want out of these because you're at home. It just has to say the at home fun, and it has to have a purple background. The moment it changes the color, you're no longer at home fun. But yeah, you can do these 3 simple things. It's really, really fun. Definitely recommend it.